Hello, hi, and welcome back to the 80th edition of my prediction videos. Boxing, of course. Well, let's go straight away to the first fight that is on Saturday. It is a Polish car actually that I first want to talk about. It has a few interesting fights. Artur Szpilka versus Mariusz Wach, the heavyweight showdown. Well, Szpilka has proven to be, not really world class level, and he was knocked out. He was stopped by Adam Kovnatsky in last year, actually, in 4 rounds only, and he was also knocked out by Deontay Wilder before that. So, I think Mariusz, however you say it, Wach is actually perhaps the favorite to win this because he simply he's defeated Erkan Teper. That was also last year. Then he lost to Gerald Miller, but it was an injury loss actually. Even though he did take some punishment, of course. But I don't know, he is 38 years old, but he has also a big height advantage, and it seems like Szpilka has just not, he hasn't progressed, since, he became a pro, and it was just, as far as his power and offensiveness could take him, he has come that far. He is not coming any farther. And even against a journeyman like Mike Molo, he was down he was down more than once in both fights, I think, and he did win by a knockout, but he just lacks the fundamentals, and is rather slow. So I think it will be a rather close fight. But as I said, Wach just looked better in his last outings, and yeah, I think he may win this. I don't know really. He's not a really hard hitter, but he does have some power anyway. And if he lands enough on anyone, he will stop. He will win by a stoppage. So I don't know. This will surely be a slugfest, I think, because Szpilka is a slugger, and Wach also likes a good fight. So I think I feel that Wach is more likely to win this, and I think by a late stoppage actually, because Szpilka hasn't looked that good, lately. So I predict a 9th round stoppage for Mariusz Wach. Yes. And then there is a fight between the unknown Pavel Stepien and Dmitry Sukhotski, which is for the Polish International Light Heavyweight title. Well, this guy Stepien seems to be a knockout artist so far. I mean, he has 10 KOs and 11 victories and no defeats. He's rather tall, you know, he's almost 6'2" for light heavyweight, so even though he's just fought, you know, just substandard opponents so far. But Sukhotski, you know, Sukhotski is just not, he's not in his prime anymore, and he was knocked out in his last fight by a guy who I don't know nothing about, who was only had 3 fights before that. So he was also knocked out by Adonis Stevenson, of course. So I don't know. I think that Stepien is the favorite to win, and he's Polish, so he's fighting at home, while Sukhotski is Russian. So this may also end in a KO, but I don't know really that much about Stepien, so it's hard to say, you know. I just favor him to win, you know. Perhaps by a KO somewhere in the middle rounds, maybe. Okay. And then also Maciej Sulecki is fighting also at that same card against some unknown opponent, and yeah. Just trying to find this. But yeah. Jean-Michel Hamilcaro. Anyway, I think I spent enough time talking about this fight. Well, let's move on. Well, yeah, United Kingdom, Manchester Arena. There is a card that is quite exciting. Well, first of all, I will say something about the second most, the biggest fight there. It's Anthony Crolla versus Yordan. Yeah, Crolla is coming back after, well, he's actually had 2 fights, only 1 fight this year. But since he lost to Linares twice, he beat Ricky Burns and another guy called Edson Ramirez. Well, Yordan, he's been around for quite a while now, since 2005 actually, even though he's only 31. But he's got some mileage on him. He does have, he scored a rather impressive victory this April when he knocked out the previously undefeated Pavel Malikov. So, you know, he's got a puncher's chance anyway, but the favorite here is Crolla, no doubt. He's just, I think, a better technician, and he's rather fast on his feet, and you know, he's I think he will win most likely on points. Yeah. Well, and then this is the big one. Alexander Usyk versus Tony Bellew. Yeah, the fight for it all. It's the IBF, WBA, WBC, and WBO cruiserweight title fight, the big one. Well, this will be the last fight also for Tony Bellew, or so he said anyway. We'll see, but perhaps it will, because I think he will get a beating here, and it will most likely end his prime, if nothing. Well, Tony Bellew, he's gotten a lot of praise for his last victories over David Haye, but let's remember something. David Haye was far from his old self. He was a shell of his old self, especially in the last fight. And in the first, he rather clumsily injured his leg, so that was a really empty win for Bellew. And the last really significant victory was against Ilunga Makabu, but that was some 2 years ago actually. So yeah, I mean, and Makabu, he's just a puncher really, while Alexander Usyk he's a boxer, no doubt. So I think people who think and expect that Bellew will win here will most certainly be disappointed, and they should not expect that, because first of all, Bellew seems to think that he can knock out Usyk. I don't think so, because we have seen this guy Usyk take some really good punches and nothing. There was no effect. He would just grin at them, and he's like a machine, So, and he's very, very consistent. He just gets stronger over the course of a fight. He may open a little, carefully, cautiously, but he sets up. His jab controls everything, While Bellew, he's a fighter that kind of he likes to control the fight also, but here he will not be able to do so, and then he will try to retort to fighting on the inside and trying to bully Usyk, but he's not the bigger man this time, and they are evenly matched in size and weight and all that. Even though Bellew has had a couple of heavyweight fights, but he's not a heavyweight really. And yeah, it's simple as that. What else to say about it? Usyk is going to control the fight, and I think maybe score a late TKO, but I don't know, maybe not. He's not a really big puncher, but he knows how to put his punches together and just overwhelm an opponent, just by consistent attack, body and head. So yeah, I don't know really. Anything is possible, of course. If, for instance, Usyk gets injured and something, then of course Bellew can win, or even, I mean, if Bellew manages to score a knockdown or something, and then the judges see it, his way, but only a true robbery can save Bellew from losing this fight, I believe. He may do, I think he will be quite aggressive. He may do well early on, but as the fight progresses, I just see Usyk, taking complete control and, just bludgeoning Bellew. So yeah, that was about it. I think. Let me see if there are any other fights worth talking about. No, I think that was all. Yeah. Well, I think that will be all for now. So thank you, and subscribe if you like my videos. Bye bye.